Hello everybody, it's Mac here, and today I'm going to be talking about the vintage pistol in Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online. Now this is the 6th episode in my series called GTA 5 Gun Guide, where we will be going through every single weapon in Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online, and we're going to be talking about the weapon, breaking down the stats, and just giving my general thoughts on the weapon. So if you want to check out last episode in this series, which was on the heavy pistol in Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online, then you can check it out, link in the description. Then you can click the link in the description, and it will take you to that video. But this video will be talking about the vintage pistol. Now most of these stats are coming from the GTA Wiki, so if you want to go check those out, then also link in the description. The vintage pistol is a weapon that was added to Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online in the I'm Not a Hipster update. It is heavily based off the FN model 1910, with influences from the Colt M1902. The entire body of the weapon is covered in decorative floral engravings with a polished nickel finish. Now on the GTA Wiki, we don't have many of the stats on this weapon. We don't have the rate of fire, we don't have the accuracy. Now if you go on the Social Club, on the Rockstar Social Club, you can see the stats on this weapon. The fire rate is the same as the pistol, and the combat pistol, and the SNS pistol, and the heavy pistol, and the pistol 50 cal. Although it does seem to have a faster fire rate than the heavy pistol and the pistol 50 cal, but on the GTA Wiki it says it has the same rate of fire, although the pistol 50 caliber does not have the exact same rate of fire as the pistol. So just take that with a grain of salt. It's not really true. The accuracy is the same as the pistol, and it's less than the combat pistol and the pistol 50 cal and the heavy pistol. The range is lower than the pistol 50 cal, but a little higher than the SNS pistol, but lower than most of the other pistols in the game. And the weapon will do 34 damage per shot, and the ammunition capacity is 7 rounds or 14 with extended clip. Now, this weapon is honestly a pretty mediocre weapon in many respects. While it does have a pretty good damage, that it, a 34 per shot, that's more than the pistol, the combat pistol, the SNS pistol, all those weapons. It still only has 7 rounds with normal magazine size and 14 with extended clip. Now I tested out this weapon against another player, and that person on Xbox goes by the name of Solo Hatchet. So big thanks to him who helped me out with this. And he's level 13, so keep in mind, depending on the rank of your enemy, this may increase or decrease in the shots to kill. But it will take 1 bullet to the head or 5 with bulletproof helmet. It will take 6 bullets to the chest and 8 bullets to everywhere else, the leg, the arm, the feet, the hands. And at the max distance, which is 120 meters on this weapon, or at least that's the max distance at which you'll be hitting your enemy and where your crosshair will show up red. And that will take 23 shots. So this weapon is pretty bad at long range. At of course, 23 damage, 23 shots. That's gonna take a lot of shots to kill, and you're gonna have to reload this weapon. And it's just not a great weapon at long range, like a lot of the other pistols. But just want to make that clear that this isn't that great of a weapon at long distance. But overall, I wouldn't really recommend this weapon, even at close range. Well, it does have that 34 damage per shot. If I want to use a high damage pistol, I would just use the heavy pistol or the pistol 50 cal, because 14 rounds in a magazine, that's 2 less than the pistols, than most of the other pistols. The pistol and the combat pistol, which have 16 with extended clip. It's not all that great. Honestly, I would not recommend this weapon. And another thing is that there's not many attachment on this weapon. Basically, the only attachments on this weapon is the extend clip and suppressor. I would not recommend suppressor on this weapon just because it kind of takes away from the feel of this, a vintage, old style pistol. And the extended clip, I don't use the extended clip on this weapon just because I usually use this weapon mostly as a novelty. I don't really use this weapon really at all, honestly. And I don't really like this weapon, and yeah, so I would just not recommend using extended clip. Although I guess you could if you want. If you want to use this weapon, I guess you could, because there's not really a negative attribute to using the extended clip. You also have a few tints. Of course, tints are always kind of personal, what you like. Now, it does look cool. I think It does look kind of cool. I mean, it's an engraved weapon, which looks pretty cool. It is also the first engraved pistol to be added to a GTA game, in any GTA game. Now, one thing that's also cool about this weapon is that it has no set manufacturer. All the other games have manufacturers like Shrewsbury or Von Fleur or Hawk and Little or Coil. You know, you have all those gun manufacturers, but this gun does not have a gun manufacturer, or at least a gun manufacturer that we know of, because, you know, of course, it's engraved. So it may actually be a weapon that was kind of custom made, not made by an actual company, but handmade. You know, that may not be true, but it does sound kind of cool that, you know, if this was an actual handmade weapon. Now the iron sights on this weapon are not all that favorable. I really don't like them. They're just kind of these. They're way too blocky in my opinion. I would not use them at all. I think they're some of the worst iron sights in the entire game, and I would not recommend using the iron sights on this gun. And just don't. I mean, if you like them, I guess maybe use them, but I would not recommend using them at all. I honestly would not recommend using this weapon pretty much at all. I don't really like this weapon. I think there's not really anything going for it. It's mediocre at best. Sure, it has a pretty high damage compared to some of the other pistols, and I guess you could say, well, it has a higher fire rate than the heavy pistol and the pistol 50 cal. It's still not that great, honestly. So I would not recommend using this weapon. But let me know what you think of this weapon. Do you like this weapon or do you not? Let me know in the comments. Next episode on the series should be on the AP pistol. Although if the heist update has a new pistol, then I may do that before the AP pistol. It depends really if they have an actual pistol in the heist update. So let me know in the comments what you think of this weapon. Hope you all enjoy. Feedback is always appreciated, and I will see you guys in the next video.